Hey everyone. So today we are going to do data analysis using Python. We will work on a very interesting project where we will be importing, exploring and analyzing and visualizing a real life data set to answer interesting question. So right now we are working on a data set which is consisting of the movie names from the year 1990 to 2021 along with the details of their movie actors and the related information. Also, by this project, you will be able to get a practical understanding of how to do data analysis using Python. I'll be attaching a complete CSV file of the dataset and the notebook with the code in the description of this video. The interface that you can see on the screen right now is Jupyter Lab through Anaconda distribution. And here you can see the series of comments. We will follow these comments for guidance to analyze our dataset. Let's go through them one by one. And initially, we are going to import the required libraries. So we'll be importing a pandas and Seaborn. So let's write the code. Import pandas as PD. Import Seaborn as SNS. Now let's run this code. We can either use this button or we can use the shortcut that is Shift plus Enter. Okay, now let's move to the next step, that is we'll be loading the data set into the Python. So ultimately it will be stored as pandas data frame. So for that we'll be using the pandas function, which is read CSV file. Let's write that code. PD, that is pandas dot read CSV underscore CSV. And then we will write the name of our dataset, which is movie underscore actors dot CSV. CSV. Now argument is getting closed. We'll be storing this like the CSV file or the pandas data frame into df dot underscore movies underscore actors. That's the name of our data frame where it's getting stored. Now let's run that. So now we have converted our file, CSV file into data frame. Now we can easily be able to analyze that, use that for like further analysis. One more thing I have to discuss, this CSV file should be in the same directory where this Jupyter notebook is. Otherwise, we have to copy the whole path of this file and we have to paste it here. So now let's use the info function to load the info summary of our data frame, which is the loaded data frame, DF movie actors. For that, we will use the name of our data frame, which is DF movie actor dot info, and then we will close the bracket. Run that. Now we have got, using this info, we can analyze if there are any null values in our data frame. So now we can see that here there are total 165, 130 number of entries. That is, these are the number of rows in our data set. And in each column, we can see there are equal number of rows. which is exactly equal to the number of rows which should be there in our data frame. So that means in all the columns there are no null values, which means that our data set is not having any null values. So right now we are going to see, for better understanding, we are going to see the first few rows of our data frame. So, like for better understanding of the, like, what is in there, how many, like, the type of columns are in there. So let's use the head function. So let's copy the name of our, paste it, placed in here, the name of our data frame, and head function. Here we have got the columns, the respective columns, the movie ID row, the movie ID column, title, popularity, movie release date, budget, revenue, and finally we are also having the details of the actors, names, their ID, their order, and their gender. Now, let's see what are the number of unique values in each columns. So this is what we are doing. We are actually analyzing our data set. Data analysis is firstly, let us first analyze what is in there in our data set. So now let us see what are the number of unique values. Maybe that they can give us some hints, some better understanding of where should we move forward. So now we will be using an unique method. So let's paste the name of our data set or data frame, then and unique, UNI, UUE, then let's run it. Now here when we got more understanding, like what we can see here, like there are like 4960 number of entries in unique entries, movie ID column, and 4911 in a movie title column. Similarly, movie popularity, movie release date, movie budget. In each of these columns, we can see there are different number of values, unique values. Maybe there is a possibility that some of these values are repeated. So that's why unique will be obviously lesser than the total number of values or total number of rows. Now, movie ID is having different value and movie title is obviously lesser than movie ID because sometimes movie titles are repeated. So their ID is different, but the title can be same. That's why their values are less. Similarly, the actor ID and the actor name. At least that there are different names. Some actors which are having similar names. So they are obviously having different ID. Now, one more thing we got to know over here that we have got actor gender, right? So, like actor gender, normally we know that gender is having a unique values like male, female, and transgender, like that, gender neutral. But we can see here are four possible values. And now if we go back to the actor gender column, we can see 1, 2, 3, and like I think there are four different values. 1, 2, and 0. We already know. Maybe the other value can be 3. We don't know. So for that, we need to get into a better to get a better understanding what is in there in the actor gender column. We have to let's see like what is actually we have to just get get to know what the actor gender column is. So for that we are using this code, like just copy the name of the column, that column, and paste in the argument of our data frame, and then let's run it. So now we have got what is in there. We're having these possible values. So now we again don't know. We again haven't got much information from here. Now, unique value we have to see. Let's look into the unique values. So, let's see. So let's use the function value count to see what are the different number of counts of each unique values of which are in there in the actor agenda column. So let's print this now. Okay. Right. So it's saying value count. I think there is some mistake. Value counts. Yes, one mistake is there. It should be value counts. Right. So now let's run it. Okay. So now we got to know that there are possibly 0, 1, 2, and 3 actor genders. Now we don't know what 0 refers to, what 1 refers to. We have to translate. Actually, it's coded. So for translating, what we are going to do, we are going to filter. We are actually going to see what are what names of the actors are there, and which are translated, whose gender are translated as 1, or who gender translated into. Supposedly we assume it as 2, and now let's see. Let's apply filter directly to our data frame, and let's see what number of rows, what are the rows that are coming under the actor gender with 2. Actor gender is 2. So let's write the name of our data frame, and we want the first condition. We want the column, actor gender column, actor gender column, its value exactly equal to 2. So now we will use this condition under the this condition as an argument in the data frame. So let's run it. Okay, we have got all the rows, which we can see the details under the actor gender, whose value is translated as 2. So now if we just casually Google the name of the actor names, we can see they all are males. So obviously we got an understanding from here. We have translated the value 2. So we can write #2, hash means comment. So 2 for male, right? So the first value is translated. Now for the remaining value, we will do the similar process. We will just copy it. Let's copy it, the argument, and change for every value. We will filter and see the number of the rows which are in there. Right. So for 0, let's run it. Not 0, let's run for 1. So 1, when we just we can see by checking up the similar process, we will be Googling them. And now we can see what we got. 1 is for female actors. They are the name of the female actresses. And similarly, we will do the same process for 0, and for 3. So let's do for 0. Let's run it. Now, after Googling the same thing, we got to know that these are the actors which are in there, they are mixed. Like some of them are male, some of them are female. That means there was some not clarity in that. So that's why they have been given the value mixed. So now 0 for mix. Okay. Similar process for 3. Yeah. So now we have got that these actors, they are under transgender category. So we'll be naming it as the 3 for transgenders actors. Now, since we have got the translated names for each value which are in there in the after gender column, we can use it. So how we are going to do? Let's see the first case. So let's see the name of the movie actors in the movie Fury 7. That means that let's see the name of the, supposedly we want to see the name of the male movie actors or female, whatever we want, male movie actors in the movie Fury 7. So we want what we have to do, we have to apply 2 conditions. We want in the movie Fury 7, we want movie Fury 7 to be filtered from our data set, all the rows which are related to the movie Fury 7. Let's see, let's apply the condition. So now we have got okay, movie actor gender, we have already got this condition. So let's paste it because we want male actors. So male is for 2. So actor gender should be equal to. Other condition will be a DF movie actor. We want movie names. Movie. I think the column name is movie title. Exactly. We want the movie title or the movie name as Fury 7. And we want an inside also. We want similar thing. Okay. So we have got these 2 conditions. That is one condition for all filtering out the rows which whose where the gender movie gender or the actor gender is male. That is values 2, and whose other filter is for movie title with the name Fury 7. Yeah, we will copy it from here. Now it's better to write URIOUS 7. Okay. So now we have got these 2 conditions. What we want to apply both of these conditions, right, simultaneously. So what will we going to do? We will be using and for these. So let's apply and right now for this, we will be using the small brackets uh, to separate out these conditions, right? And we'll put, this is complete condition, right? This is complete condition. Now we want this whole condition to be applied to our data set. So let's paste the name of our data set and place this condition as an argument in the big brackets. Obviously, argument is in big brackets. Now let's run it. I think it's correct. So let's see. Okay, so now we have got all the name of the movie actors which are which are in on the male movie actors. Obviously, the genders too. So which are in the movie Fury 7. Now Another analysis we have got, like if supposedly we want to see the name of the leading movie actors which are in the movie Series 7. In case for analysis, like for that we will be using um, similar filter, but slight differences should be there. So now we will be copying it under, let's see, mm, movie actor gender, because we don't want any specific gender right here, so we don't want to be specified in that. So let's remove it for now. We want different condition. Our leading is there. Leading, that means it's related to rank. So the filter should be applied to the actor order, right? Because order is related to rank. So leading means actor order, and we can supposedly to be greater than or equals greater than 5, right? So actor order should be at least should leading means like it should be lesser than 5. Okay, up to 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 values will be fine for us as of now. So now let's in the movie Fear 7, the leading actors, and sorry, I have actually, like, you have to use this also, the name of our data set. None of the condition is, I think, is complete. So now let's run it. I think actor order is not defined. Actor order. What I have written? Actor order. It's not defined. Since it's a column name, so obviously always put this inside big brackets, right? Don't make this mistake like me. So place it in big brackets, and inside that, yeah, one conditional bracket should also be there. That's done. Now let's enter it. Now we have got all before, I mean, 5 leading actors which are in there in the movie Furious 7. Right. Because of the length of the video, we'll be stopping right here. I'll be continuing in the next part uh, of this next video. Thank you.